For fresh biscuits that are ready for any meal, try this. All you need is about 10 minutes of time and 5 ingredients. I've got here in my bowl 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and to my 3 cups of flour, I'm going to add 4 teaspoons of sugar. After the 4 teaspoons of sugar goes 4 teaspoons of baking powder, and then a teaspoon of salt. I like to whisk these ingredients together just because it gets them really well dispersed. And then add 2 cups of whipping cream. Rather than having to knead these biscuits and roll them out, this recipe is so simple because you just stir it all together. The dough's going to get fairly firm here, but once you have it all well mixed, I'm going to use a scoop to form the biscuits. Here I've got a parchment paper lined baking sheet, and I'm just going to make mounds of biscuits on my sheet. You don't have to leave very much space in between your mounds at this point because you're not going to bake them right away. Once I get all of my biscuits on the baking sheet, you're going to want to pop that in the freezer, and it takes about an hour or 2 to get the mounds nice and firm. And then, so I have more room in my freezer, I'm going to take my mounds off the baking sheet and put them in a large plastic bag. When you're ready to bake your biscuits, just take them out of the freezer. Straight from the frozen state, you're going to put them on a parchment paper lined baking sheet. And if you don't have parchment paper, you can use foil. And here you want to leave a couple inches between the biscuits because they will spread. And there's no need to try to flatten the biscuits at all. They'll bake up really nicely. What I like about this recipe is that if you have a smaller family, you can pull out 4 or 6 biscuits at a time. You don't have to bake them all at once. Now you can have fresh from the oven taste anytime.